is a little bit of an experiment that I have been brewing up in my head, and it is very different from the other pack openings that I have done. I wanted to kind of create a little bit of a journey through the pack that will be a little bit more immersive with visuals and sound effects to go with the tale. So let me know if you guys enjoy this experience and if you want me to make more. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. So without further ado, let's get started. Lily Hollow ASMR. Inside these cards are all sorts of places waiting to be explored. Some may lead us to peaceful forests and sunny coastlines, while others may bring us face to face with mysterious trainers, ancient artifacts, or powerful Pokémon. As each card gets revealed, I'll take a moment to imagine what it might feel like to actually be there, exploring the forests, beach, caves, and towns hidden within the artwork. We'll listen to the sounds around us and meet the Pokemon we encounter and see where our journey takes us. So, get comfortable, relax, and let's open our first pack together and discover what worlds are waiting for us tonight. As the first card reveals itself, a warm glow begins to spread throughout the darkness. A small ember drifts past you, followed by another. Soon, a gentle campfire crackles nearby, filling the cool evening air with warmth and light. As the warmth of the campfire fades behind us, the scent of salt water fills the air. You find yourself standing along the shoreline of a beautiful coastal bay. Gentle waves roll onto the beach, leaving delicate patterns in the wet sand before retreating back into the sea. Far out across the water, a group of mantine glide effortlessly through the ocean currents. Every so often, one leaps from the water, catching the sunlight before disappearing beneath the waves once more. Leaving the coast behind, you continue inland. Rolling green hills stretch out before you beneath the warm afternoon sun. Wildflowers sway gently in the breeze. In the distance, you hear the faint sound of bells and the cheerful calls of Pokémon grazing in the fields. A small herd of Milktank wanders peacefully through the tall grass. Some are now resting in the shade of nearby trees, while others lazily explore the meadow. The scent of fresh grass fills the air. Everything feels calm here, unhurried, comfortable. As you leave the open fields behind, the path narrows. Tall grasses rise on either side, brushing softly against your legs as you walk. The air feels warmer here, more hidden, more mysterious. Small insects buzz quietly among the leaves, while colorful wildflowers peek through patches of sunlight. You notice movement nearby. A tiny Shroodle peeks out from the grass before quickly ducking back into hiding. You can feel its warmth against your skin. Perched atop a sunlit rock sits a heliolisk. Its frills spread wide as it absorbs every bit of sunlight it can. Every so often, it shifts position slightly, following the angle of the sun. Continuing onward, the landscape becomes rugged and rocky. Large stone formations rise around you. The sound of the ocean fades into the distance. Ahead, a rhythmic metallic sound echoes throughout the canyon. Following the sound, you discover a dingadon hard at work. Its massive hammer rests beside it. Various bits of metal and stone are scattered throughout the area. It seems completely focused on its latest project. Every strike sends tiny sparks dancing into the air. The determination in its work is admirable. Despite its small size, there is no doubt that this Pokémon is incredibly strong. As daylight begins to fade, a quiet village emerges from the twilight. The evening air is cool and pleasant. As you wander through the village, you notice a young girl standing near a garden gate. She watches you for a moment before offering a playful smile. There is something mysterious about her, almost as if she knows something you don't. For a brief moment, you look away, and when you glance back, she's gone. The pathway stands empty. Only the gentle sway of nearby flowers remain. A faint laugh seems to drift through the evening air, though perhaps it was only your imagination. The village slowly disappears behind you. The world around you becomes quieter, almost unnaturally so. You enter a peaceful clearing illuminated by pale violet light. At its center sits a cadabra, its eyes in deep concentration. The air around it shimmers gently. Small objects nearby float effortlessly above the ground. Leaves hang motionless in the air. Time itself seems slower here, as though the world is holding its breath. You feel an unusual sense of calm wash over you. Before nightfall fully arrives, the path once again leads you toward the coast. The same shoreline appears familiar now, but everything has changed. The bright afternoon sun has been replaced by a warm golden light. Long shadows stretch across the stones. The air feels cooler, the waves softer. You spot another heliolisk resting peacefully near the water's edge. This time, it appears content, simply watching the sunset. The world moves a little bit slower here, and for a few moments, so do you. As the final rays of sunlight illuminate the horizon, you arrive in a beautiful town unlike any you've visited before. Narrow stone streets wind between colorful buildings. Golden sunlight spills between rooftops and across the cobblestone paths. Nearby, a young Litleo wanders confidently through the streets, curious and adventurous. You find yourself slowing down, taking in every detail around you. The warm sunlight, the peaceful streets, and as Litleo disappears around a nearby corner, you continue onwards, carrying that feeling with you. The town gradually fades into the distance behind you. A powerful wind sweeps across the landscape, carrying with it the scent of rain. Far away, thunder rumbles, then another and another. Suddenly, a brilliant flash of lightning illuminates the horizon. Standing atop a rocky cliff is Raiko. Majestic, powerful, completely unmoved by the approaching storm. Electricity dances around its mane like living light. The sky above roars with thunder. Yet, somehow, standing here, you feel safe, inspired, as though you've reached the final destination of the night's journey. The world slowly begins to fade. Our adventure has come to an end, but somewhere out there, countless other worlds still wait to be discovered. And perhaps next time we'll visit